In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the Media Manager app to do the Kodi add-on install. Let's go ahead and get started. So first thing you want to do is make sure that you don't have any open apps. The way to do that is you need to use your display bar that is set here at the bottom. And if you do not see the display bar that I'm showing you right now, what you need to do is go to Settings, go to Display, and then where it says Hide Status Bar, you need to make sure that is off. If it's on, then the status bar disappears. So you want to go ahead and make sure that is off. Okay, now right now I am using an air mouse. If you were using your regular remote that comes with your device, what you'll need to do once you have your status bar open, in order to get down to the status bar, what you're going to need to do is get down to where you see the double rectangles. By going down to the double rectangles, that opens up all your apps that are on the device. You'll need to hit the cursor button that's on your remote control. So you hit cursor, and then after you hit cursor, you start pressing the down button. And as you can see now, the cursor on the screen is moving. So you can move left, right, whichever direction you press, it's going to go. So what you'll do is you'll get down to the double rectangles, and then once you get there, you hit OK on your remote. And then it's going to pull up any of your open apps. Right now, the only open app I have is Media Manager. So at this time, what I would do is go ahead and go up to Media Manager or any other open apps that you have. Once you get on top of it, press and hold OK on your remote until you see it pop up and tell you to remove from list. Go down to remove from list. Once you're on top of that, hit OK on your remote, and then there you go. It clears out any open app that you have on your device. At that time, if you want to start using your cursor, not like I'm using it now, but using it as you normally would, you hit the cursor button again, and then you can start just moving it left, right, or whichever direction it is that you want to go. So let's go and go to apps, and then from here you go down to Media Manager. Once on Media Manager, a couple different things here. First off, as you can see right now, local version shows 0, and then server version, you can see the number that's on there now. So with that, anytime your local version and your server version do not match, that means that the device and the add-on install is not the most recent setup that we have. So you always want the local version and server version to match. Right now it says local version 0 because I have not done an add-on install on this device yet. So if it said local version and the number is anything different than this right here, the first thing that you're going to want to do, and this is very, very important, is go down to where it says clear data and cache of Kodi. So what will happen is, and of course it's not really going to do it now because I'm already on local version 0, but you'll click that, and then you need to wait until it zeroes out and shows local version 0 on your device. As soon as it shows local version 0, then at that time you're ready to go ahead and do the update. At that time, go up to Kodi add-on install, and then once you're on top of that, hit the OK button on your remote. At that time, the add-on install itself is going to start downloading. The download time, it'll vary. It's going to depend on your internet speed. It's going to depend on how busy the server is whenever you do it. If you go ahead and start to do the install and it sits for a little while and says Query Builder updating, then you just need to go ahead and let that wait until you see it to start downloading as it is right now. As you can see, right now it's not taking very long to download. I do have a pretty fast internet, and then also it is a little bit later in the night. I'm on the east coast of the US and it's 11:25 right now, so the server is probably not overly busy, but it's just going to completely vary. Very important why it's doing this is just to kind of leave it alone. You don't need to press any buttons. You definitely don't need to press cancel. Of course, at that time, if you press cancel or anything like that, you're going to stop the install from happening. So it's very, very important you just go ahead and let this process happen. So I want to go ahead and let the whole thing play out just so you guys can get a real-time feel for how long it takes, and that way you guys can see the whole process and how that works. The times that you'll use this is if we have a new setup of Kodi, whether it's adding an additional add-on, removing a broken add-on, fixing a broken add-on, or as we did recently, we completely changed the whole setup of Kodi with changing to a new skin. And we just make it very, very easy for you. Anytime we make a change or add something, it's always to improve it. We have set up to where you can keep your device up to date, keep your device current. That way you're not going to be outdated. You're going to have the most recent, best used add-ons at all time. Otherwise, if we did not have an option for you like this, which the majority of the device manufacturers and sellers that are out there, they do not have this option, what happens is your device becomes outdated very, very quick. Kodi is constantly changing. There's new add-ons coming out all the time. So without having this option, your device is going to become outdated. And the only way that you can fix that yourself is by doing a whole lot of research and actually getting into Kodi itself, and you have to learn how to install zip files and all sorts of other crazy stuff. But anyway, we take all the hard work out of it for you. All right, so as you can see right now, package updated successful. You always need to wait until you get that message right there. Just because it gets to 100% does not mean you can exit. I'm gonna say that one more time. Just because it does get to 100%, it does not mean that you can exit. If you exit before you get this message right here, there's a good possibility you're going to log into Kodi and the install itself is not going to be completed. So wait till you get that message. So at that point, you get the message, press OK on your remote, and now as you can see, local version and server version match. So that means that we are up to date at this time. The only thing you would need to do is go ahead and hit the back button on your remote control, hit the back button again, get back to your home screen, and then from there you log into Kodi, and then the add-ons are going to be adjusted, the add-ons are going to be changed, and you are going to have a new setup. So it's pretty easy to do. Hopefully this video will help you understand how to do that, and please continue to check back. We're always adding new videos to try to help you guys out, and we really, really appreciate your business. And if you have any questions, please let us know. Take care.